Take my mighty loot fisk. I've tied 95 pieces and I've not got anything. Seriously? Don't tell me that this makes you get like a base. You have to give it a base amount and it doesn't actually stack. Like you have to give it all at once, because if so, that would suck. Because I should have got something by now, I think. That would really, really suck. But live and learn, I guess, if that's the case, which it probably is. Oh well. So before I put that enchantment back on, I'm gonna let my mana recover. Get it up to full to maximize its usefulness. Okay. Time to put that on. That's a pointless, a dead end. Actually, I had good luck with the trap that time. I managed to actually disarm it. Well, that's a really helpful teleporter. There's a monolith. Obviously a 2001 reference. 2001 Space Odyssey. I hate that movie. Sorry if I offended a whole bunch of people, but I know this movie is really, you know, renowned as one of the best movies ever. But I actually just really hate the movie. I have my reasons, but I'm not gonna get into it. This is me playing a video game. I'm not gonna go into a senior dissertation about you know, how I don't like a movie. Plastic ingot. Kind of a funny thing. It's really useless. Like, plastic is just fodder. It's really, the only thing it's good for is being turned into loot fisk. Oh, that's an interesting ring. I think, I don't even have another ring, so that's gonna be an obvious equipment. What did it actually do? Okay. Not bad at all. Actually, from what I can tell, it increased my damage and added this putrefying damage. Which is... I'll take it. I mean, that's a pretty good ring to have. It's not amazing, but it's better than, you know, what I normally get. Whoa, that's a lot of text. If you want to pause and read that, by all means. I don't think I've actually read this one myself or seen it, but that's long. I'm sure it's funny. Usually those things are, but yeah.
Critical hit.
Looks like I'm gonna level up. From Heroic Vandalism. Okay. I'm going to finish the, what's the Viking, or not the Viking, the Berserker Rage tree. I don't know if I've done it before. My achievements should be off, so I'm not going to get anything fancy for it, unfortunately, but I turned Steam off because people will bug me if I keep it on, and that's not cool for me doing videos. It's distracting. And plus, you don't care what my friends are playing. You know, such and such is now playing Skyrim. So, you don't want to see that. So I'm gonna just randomly, while I'm doing stuff, just destroy that plastic ingot, because I can. What's this? Okay, whatever. Loculus, or whatever. Can I hit it? What's it doing? Okay. Nice, an upgrade. Not a huge one, it seems, but I'll take it. It's a slightly better amulet than I currently have. Gives me transmutative resistance. Okay. Right then. That's... or magic resistance as well is what it gives me. Oh wait, whatever. Moving on. I'll take it. It's better than what I have. So as far as small dungeons go, the actual, like, size of a dungeon is random, to an extent, but the small dungeon limits how big that randomness can actually be. But in this case, for small dungeons, this is definitely one of the bigger floors that I've come across. It's pretty high volume, especially in enemies. I think that's a Portal reference with the cake. You know, the cake is a live thing. It looks very much like the cake in Portal. So I'm going to assume that's what it is. I hate that meme, by the way, that the cake is the live thing and all the other Portal memes that spin off it. You know, Portal 2 memes are alright, but goodness. Again, me talking about hating memes.
Critical hits. Critical hits.
Well, I'm almost on the floor, not quite. Almost there.
Critical hit.
So, from my understanding, that the zombie or the Monster Zoo thing is no longer there. That means that the Monster Zoo did glitch, which means I didn't get anything for killing all those dudes other than the experience and whatnot, which really sucks. It's happened before, and it's really disheartening after doing a big epic fight like that with the Monster Zoo and not getting anything for it. That bug has been in the game since, like, the beginning, and it's really annoying how long it's stuck around. So yeah, it looks like I'm coming up to the end of this floor. So I'm gonna... with much, dread, I'm going to, open up those chests of evil really soon. And I'm going to see what happens. Could be my doom. Could very much be my doom. It may not be worth the risk, but you know what? Taking risks is part of playing a roguelike. And conveniently, it teleports me right to it. Okay. Right then. Just work myself to this. Taking a drink as well. That's what you heard with the hitting there. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I also have this ability. I'm going to make use of this. And I'm also going to get my mana up to make sure my enchantment lasts. I'm gonna do that, yeah. Oh, what's this Daigle doing here? What are these guys doing here? You can feel the suspense. Okay. Nothing in that one. Oh, I did get something. Item? I don't... Yes, I did get something. I just usually have to pick it up. That is a really good mace. Unfortunately, I'm not a mace... I don't use maces, I'm sword. So I can't make any use of that, but I could probably sell... Oh god. Okay, here we go. This could be bad. This is one of the monsters I was telling about, the terrible evils that you fight. Okay, what the heck is that? Oh! Okay, I've never used this ability before killing blow. But apparently, it does absurd amount of damage. Look at that. 39 slashing. That, and then 41 slashing. I think it's because I used both my attacks, like both my swords. That worked out really, really well, and that ability is amazing. I'm glad that I got it. And I got a new sword. But, ugh, that's not good. That's a real disappointment. Yeah. That is not good stats. It's -5 perception. That means I'm going to hit a lot less. Like, that would be terrible. It has good damage. It's better damage than the Iron Dirk, but no. That's terrible. Okay, I guess that wraps up this floor. So I'm gonna head down to the next floor. We think of a good route here. Well, actually, wait. Before I do that, I have a side quest. I have a little quest thing I can do. I'm gonna do this one before I leave. And I think this thing tells me where the monster is, maybe. Or maybe it just tells me where to put the thing at. Either way, I'm going to go to it and see what happens. Usually the monster will just find you in the dungeon, that I recall, but I could be wrong. But hopefully I find it. Well, I found other monsters, but not what I want. Let me just check my quest again. Yeah, I should be getting it off a unique mob, dude. Oh no, it's just an item. Okay, and it told me where it was. It's a cat? What? What? Okay then. I will take that cat. And apparently I have to take it to the monolith. If I recall yeah, it's right there. It's marked on the map. Okay. Alright then. Monster might spawn when I do it, but that's fine. I can handle it. No, simple. Okay, another ring. Not sure what these stats do. Let me check things here. Let me just put it on and see what it says. Resistance is something I've never heard of. Okay. And then the other thing. Okay, it does damage as well. Okay, let me just compare stats here. This one, what does this do? It gives me magic resistance, and then it gives me conflagratory resistance. I'm gonna assume this is not gonna be super useful for me, and I'm gonna go with this instead, because damage is better than, you know, resistance if I find. But I'm not an expert at this game, so I could be wrong. But considering how much I'm a high damage build, I think that's gonna be handy. Alright, onward to the next floor. Off to a good start. Statue of Dredmor right here. Pretty good start indeed. This is a fantastic run so far.